I think it's time we finally talk about Metazoo. 2025 Metazoo. I'm not talking about the old company and all the nonsense that happened with them. I'm talking about Meta 2, the company that is representing the Metazoo brand now in 2025 and 2026. From what I've heard via Rudy, Meta 2 and the same brand, Metazoo, is not doing that well. And that is unfortunately because the Metazoo name has such a negative connotation to it that people kind of can't get over it. However, if you open any of this product, it is a massive upgrade to what Metazoo used to be. No more ugly red borders. No more lack of a chase. What, you're going to get a key from a wilderness box and get 2% stock in the company? Yeah, allegedly, if it ever actually went in the product. What, you're going to get one of the 50 serial numbered cards out of the 350,000 booster boxes that are printed? Come on now, let's be realistic. The new Metazoo has 2 hits a box. They are full art, textured, gorgeous. There are alternate arts you can pull, which are basically just, the next step up with your chase. Hidden rares. There are beautiful hollow rares that have full HD swirls from the old Cosmos hollow pattern that Pokemon used to use. And you have affordable boxes and a fun IP. The characters are cool. The beasties, the cryptids, all this stuff, it's cool. It's fun. It's something new. I get it's not for everybody, but what this company has created so far, I really hope they can just stick through it. Because while I don't have huge positions of 2025 Metazoo, and I don't really know what to call it, I think I'd prefer to call it Meta 2 just in general. While I don't have huge positions, I do own the second best card from base, what we are looking at right now in Blowout. I do have the second best card from the set. I have not the best hidden rare, but the second best hidden rare of Mothman. And, that will go down as, well, it should be the second most valuable card in whatever run this card game goes on over the next few years, whether it's down or up or at, just at a plateau, a straight line. That should be the second most valuable card that exists, hypothetically, long term. Um, if you get to hold the product and you get to see how high quality these full art textured cards are, if you get to see the Cosmos Hollow, it looks gorgeous. If you get to see how much better the cards look with all black borders, I even think the back of the card looks great. It's an all black back with the Metazoo logo in the full rainbow aura. It is nice. And by no means am I being paid or sponsored by Metazoo or trying to pump Metazoo, but I think it's finally time to have the conversation that the product's not bad, the brand name is bad. It has a bad association. I actually think long term, Metazoo will be a play. I just don't know how long it's going to take. And it could happen that this video releases sometime in the next week. It's being recorded on the 7th. I don't know when this releases. But when I had talked about Gundam, I was 2 to 3 weeks ahead of Gundam. And then it pumped 40% on TikTok, not here on the YouTube channel. When it comes to Metazoo, I think we are really far away from anything happening. But I think there will be a point in time where more Metazoo products will get into Walmarts and it will slowly but surely catch on. I think the product has legs. I really do. I think the legs are super malnourished and skinny and weak from the damage the previous owners of the brand name and IP did. But I think there's still a pair of legs there. You're not in the wheelchair yet, and I'm not trying to, pick on anybody who is unfortunately, any bit disabled or handicapped in any way. It's just an analogy. I think Metazoo in the future could be worth something. If you look, the singles actually sell. They just don't sell for a lot. And you know what singles actually sell and don't sell for a lot? Pokemon. You know the guys who bought this company, the minds behind it, previous Wizards of the Coast Pokemon employees. You have to understand there's a lot of positives here, with the main negative being the brand name. I just don't know if the market will ever accept it, but I've seen a lot of card games come out, and, I'm not a fan of Flesh and Blood. I'm not even really that big of a fan of Sorcery. I think Sorcery has legs. It's got a way, way stronger market than Metazoo 2. But if you had to put, I genuinely mean this, no glaze, no nothing. If you put in front of me right now a box, I think base set is a bad example because the booster packs inside are all red. I think, they changed the outer packaging, but they couldn't change the booster packs in time. Dude, Torrential Tides, the booster packs are gorgeous looking. They are so nice looking. It's a premium quality feel. And the new set, I haven't seen any openings yet. I'm sure I could probably just go to Catch 'em All Collectibles channel, and I think his name's Alex. I think that guy's probably already opened some because I saw he has it on eBay already. But right here is the new set, Secret Shadows. I believe this just came out. And it even says it doesn't even have the alternate booster box art yet listed on the site, but there is an alternate box, and it's a variation of Mothman. It's gorgeous. But like, if the booster packs in Secret Shadows look anything like Torrential Tides, dude, like, they're making the packaging attractive. Base set, the booster packs are ugly. They're just ugly. But I gotta pull up a Torrential Tides pack and not some stock image. I need to show you an actual image. All right, so we're on Steel City's site right now. This image does not do these packs justice. They are so much brighter and so much shinier in person. They're just gorgeous. This is the first time I'm seeing this. We have the Secret Shadows art right here for the packs. It seems this is the only pack artwork, which makes absolute sense. They put the Mothman on it. I bet you these packs are nice and shiny and purple, purplish blue, purplish black. I bet these look great. And just having a nice packaging really goes a long way. So genuinely, when it comes to seeing case prices at, $825, and that's assuming nothing nefarious is going on with anyone selling cases, cracking the case, seeing if there's an alternate box, and then resealing the case. You know exactly what I mean. And I will say, I have had fake cases come from Blowout before of sports product, where it's not listed as a 20 box lot of like a Panini product. It's listed as a 20 box case, and the case that I got was 20 different boxes thrown into one. And that is verifiable by how some products are laid out. So some Panini products that guarantee a hit, for example, if you break them down and you're going to open the entire case, the hit spot is the same in every box in a case. And when the hit spot is different in, every other box, that is an indication that a case has been opened before, and then new labels have been printed and, Panini tape's been put on it, for example. I want to say allegedly there. I'm not going to directly accuse Blowout of doing it. They buy from other people, so other people could have done it, and Blowout could have bought from them. I probably should have started with that. So, if somehow Blowout would see this, I do want to apologize. I should have started with that, but regardless, I'm giving you free promo here on Metazoo, so maybe it'll get you a case sold or something. So hopefully the difference there can be made up. But cases with the chase potential of an alternate booster box, it's there. I don't know what the price of an alternate art box of base set is going for. We might as well check. So they are currently $1,600. Yeah. Okay. The new one, I might as well show you. I'll give Catch 'em All Collectibles a little bit of promo. Here is the Secret Shadows alternate art box, and looks fucking amazing. Looks great. And just so you know, I'm pretty sure Blowout's only making like $100 here, and that's not counting whatever fee they have to pay for their online transaction. I believe distro cost per case is $7.20 through the grapevine. I believe that's what it is. It could be a little cheaper. It might be $50 a box, but I believe it is $60 a box. Distro cost. It's one of those things where if these are sealed cases, this is a deal. I mean, seriously, you have 24 boxes. I don't know what the rate that those alt arts come out, but it's just like you have the chance, I guess, for $100 over distro price. It's not bad. I don't know how to get in contact with Metazoo. I don't know how to get in contact with who handles their distribution, if it's direct or if it's Metazoo shipping to like GTS and Southern and Peach State and all these distros. But what I do know is if I could get it in, I wouldn't mind getting a case direct every single set from here on out. The only problem is what I tend to do with products like this is I like to open a little bit just to try and get some of that money back right away if I'm getting it at a good price. And if I would be doing that, unfortunately, pack price on Metazoo, it's too cheap. You can get packs for like $4 shipped, and the only way you'd be able to actually make money on loose packs, which is that's the primary business model we run under right now, just because we don't have the capital to do it by the box or anything like that yet. We're probably 3 to 5 years out of doing boxes and cases of stuff. At that point, I'm hoping we have a second physical location and maybe a warehouse and stuff. But as of right now, the Metazoo product doesn't fit my business model. I can't make really any money on it. And, unless I would be scummy and I would open until I get a hidden rare. I don't know if there's 2 hidden rares a case or one every other case. I watched a Catch 'em All collectible video on pull rates. I can't remember what it is. But, like, hypothetically speaking, if I would open 3 boxes and, get a hidden rare, I would be up. And then I could sell off the other boxes. But that is so incredibly fucking scummy to do. And it's one thing I really hate about people on TCG Player. And I would be such a hypocrite to do that. So it's just not really even worth it to me because I would just feel sick and not right about it. But I will tell you this. If I would buy both these cases hypothetically right now, I would definitely be fucking cracking those cases and seeing if there's an alternate box in there. I would sell that fucking alternate box right away. And just hypothetically, if I'm spending $16.50 and I'm getting a box worth $16.50, I'm sitting on 23 boxes of Metazoo for free. There's going to be eBay fees and shit too. So after it's all said and done, you're like $200. You're at like $10 a box. Like, I don't know, man. I think Metazoo. I think there's a lot of things about, and we'll wrap it up here. I promise you. I think there's a lot of things about Metazoo right now that are like good. Like I think besides the red packs and base, I think the pack art in Torrential Tides was gorgeous. I haven't seen the third set yet. I think the alternate art box chase is one of the best ideas we've seen out of a company in a long time. Does any other company do that? That is a great gimmick. The true Cosmos Hollow, gorgeous full arts, alternate arts in the form of hidden rares. There's just, and the price point is good. There's in all black borders. There's just so much good with Metazoo, and the only bad thing is the negative connotation the market has given it because of its past with old ownership. I'm almost talking myself into buying this right now. I don't know. It's something I'm going to be looking at, but this video will probably be scheduled near like the 12th or the 13th or something, so I doubt these will be on blowout by then. Someone's going to scoop them up for sure, but yeah, I'm interested in the future of Metazoo. That's for sure. Let me know what you think down below.